Alberta is sort of blossoming. We're starting. We have a ton of creativity. We have to be creative because we work within seasonal limits that are a little different than other provinces and areas in Canada, but that being said, probably some of the most creative cuisine happening in all of Canada right now.
There's a real sort of like new frontier happening in Alberta right now, and I think it's a great time to be here. Just in food and beverage alone, you look at the restaurants that have opened, culinary trends like Calgary's sort of like helping to contribute to what's going on in the food scene in the country as a whole.
Alberta's an amazing place to be cooking right now because we're almost starting from the ground up. You see, it's a great opportunity to be creative. We've got a lot of outside influences. We've got amazing producers in the province, so you can use great local ingredients, but really put your creative stamp on things and define yourself in a really exciting food scene.
What makes it really special is that all these young restaurateurs and all these chefs can be a part of that cultural change. I mean, look at this dinner that we're going to be doing with the Alberta Ate. It's a collective of all these great talents within our province that are cooking together and sharing and learning from each other and really showcasing what's special about our province.
I feel like we're doing it in our own way, and it's something that's new and exciting and innovative to people who don't view Alberta as being that sort of a province. They don't view Alberta as being a culinary haven, I guess now. The styles of restaurants we have, Edmonton, Calgary, even Lethbridge, Red Deer, it's all starting to, it's growing, and the producers that are out here, we may not have wine country, but we've got a hell of a lot more to offer.
We have so many great chefs here, so many great producers. Everybody's on this, local, farm, help each other out because, in the end, we're all in the same boat here. We're here to make good food and, and help the farms out.
Right now it's really collaborative. Chefs are working together, and it's a more creative way to cross over ideas as opposed to hoarding your ideas. It's less little kings and little castles and more of an open democracy and a united nations.
I think if somebody was planning a trip to Alberta right now, they would really see the growth which is happening in the last 10-15 years of the local scene. There is such a vibrant local producer connection that is going on, from amazing cheeses in the north to amazing lamb in the south. Some of the best bison farms in the entire North America are found here.
So many local chefs have traveled. The best thing about that is that they're bringing that experience back home to Alberta and sharing it with all of the other culinarians in Alberta. And that's something that we love about Calgary and Edmonton, is that we're also collaborative with each other and we all feed off each other's ideas, and it's just such a great friendly feel.
Wherever it is in Alberta, like Edmonton has just as strong a food scene right now as Calgary does, in my opinion. There's tons of good restaurants opening. It's a super exciting time to come and eat in Alberta.
It's wide open. It's eccentric, it's classy, it's contemporary, it's up and coming.
I think that, for landscape-wise, it's such a beautiful land there, and it's so diverse, everything from sort of the prairies feel to the Rockies. And it's unpretentious, I find, Alberta.
Well, I think we're setting a foundation for generations to come to really show Alberta is a lot more than beef and wheat.
We came from the Wild West. We were able to have creative thought. We were able to do whatever we wanted, and people supported the success. And I think that's the unique thing about our city, our province, is there is that support.
I think it's maybe the Wild West with a bit of a purpose, with a point of direction, but I'm proud that we're part of the Wild West, and I don't think that that's really changing in the future.
Anyone who hasn't been to Alberta has to come now. This is literally the best time to be in Alberta. Our dining scene is at its peak. We are all working together as chefs to put Calgary on the map. And there's just so many great places to eat, so many award-winning chefs that have moved back home to Calgary and Alberta, and it's really the best place to be right now.